Well, there's a 38-year-old Tokyo resident, Shoji Morimoto, has said he's got the dream job because he charges 10,000 yen, which is around about $71 US, per booking to accompany clients and simply exist as a companion. He's basically a walking handbag, if you ask me. He's pretty lanky build, average looks, but Morimoto now boasts nearly 250,000 followers on Twitter, where he finds his clients. Roughly 1/4 of those followers are repeat customers, including one who has hired him 270 times. His job has taken him to a park with a person who wanted to play on a seesaw. So did you get the app in this country? Which Airtasker, was that ever launched here?
No,
or am I going to be in breach of some code by mentioning it? So there was an app I know that was a bit like eBay, but it was you advertised for a random service, and someone did it. So it could be, hey, I'm building a website. Can someone come over and teach me how to use WordPress for 2 hours? Here's 1,000 dirhams. Or it could be, I really like this restaurant, but they don't deliver. I'll pay you 100 dirhams if you can deliver food for me for 8 people. Or I need my room painted. Any service.
Any odd job kind of service.
And it was called Airtasker.
Interesting. No, I mean, there was no such website over here or app over here. But yeah, I mean, see, this is what it is. You know, people are trying to make careers out of non-existing careers. I mean, radio was one of those things that people, you know, when I started doing radio, my aunt used to tell my mom that, yeah, he studied pharmacy and whatever, but why doesn't he have a job? My mom said, yeah, he has a job. He is on the radio, right? He does a show every day.
Now, that's not a real job.
Yeah, she's like, no, that's okay. That's good for fun and all. But, I mean, why doesn't he go for a job?
Well, Shoji Morimoto, he was basically being, you know, the friend for lonely people. Let's put it this way. He's also beamed and waved through a train through a window to a complete stranger. Well, this is so lonely. Someone got on a train and wanted someone to wave to them, so they employed him to go there and wave, so he'd have someone.
Not bad, man. Seriously.
I mean, it's a great job, but
it is. I'll tell you something, but then, you know,
feel for these people.
You definitely. And see, again, you know, you're talking about Japan. You know, it's not one of the most emotionally stable countries. It's not like India where, you know, you are upset and there'll be 300 people who will come with you and not ask you what's wrong, but will take you out, you know, for a chill night out and say, जो भी है ठीक हो जाएगा. क्या डरता है भाई है ना तेरा?
Although he turned down one, which was the offer to move a fridge. That tests a friendship. That tests a friendship when you're moving a fridge. If you got mates that are up, what are you doing Saturday? I need to move a fridge. Well, you don't really do that in this country because there's cheap labour. You just pay people to do it.
Exactly. You know, there are movers available for, you know, what, 1/10 of a price of anywhere else who will do it for you. But yeah, but then, I mean, I've helped friends, you know, set up their homes once the goods have come from the previous apartment.
Well, that's different.
Yeah, exactly. But then no, you have to, you know, move in and lift things, and probably they used to call me because at that point in time I was much fitter than what I am today.
Well, back in my share living days, we moved one place. We were only moving a couple of streets. And, you know, you rent a truck and then you kind of dismantle your bed and you put everything in boxes and you put it in the back of the truck and you take it. And then it came to move the fridge, and being kind of Aussie dudes in their 20s, we still had all our food in our fridge. Although we hadn't cleaned it out or we hadn't got rid of everything, so we were like, what do we do? And we were like, so we taped it up and we moved it with everything still in. Like it was only just a couple of cans of drink and maybe some, some margarine that had gone off 6 years ago or something. But we moved the whole thing and then we plugged it back in, all with the same stuff in the fridge.
It saved a lot of time.
It was the best. I highly recommend it if you can, but it's hard moving a fridge because you've got to keep it upright.
Yeah, exactly. And you have to lift it upright also. You can't really tilt it with goods in it. So, yeah, it just makes sense that... But then tell me something. Did the freezer have ice in it?
No, it was one of those modern freezers that didn't freeze over. That you didn't have to defrost.
The defroster, yeah. No, because, I mean, my fridge has a lot of ice creams. My freezer has a lot of ice creams. and a few trays of ice cubes. So if I have to move, I'll have to empty every can of ice cream before we shut it off and take it away.
What would your dream job be, or what do you hate about moving? You can let us know either way. 0586861003.